Beginning December 31st at midnight, there will be a series of tax increases and spending cuts that have actually been sort of building up over time. Remember last year, Roxanne, when we almost defaulted on the U.S. obligations and Congress agreed to raise the amount that the government can borrow, called the debt ceiling? Well, the other part of that deal was hundreds of billions of dollars in program and spending cuts that actually go into effect starting now. On top of that, we all know about President Obama's health care plan, Obamacare. Of course, that has to be paid for somehow, i.e. with new taxes that start now. Also, between 2001 and 2003, we had a series of tax cuts designed to stimulate the economy and job growth called the Bush tax cuts. Those expire now. And of course, a lot of people don't realize, but we've talked about it before, your paycheck and mine has actually been about 2% higher thanks to temporary payroll tax cuts designed to stimulate the economy. And also, we know long-term unemployment benefits were extended. About 2 million people are still counting on those unemployment benefits. So all at the same time those things are happening. Any of those one things could have had a ripple effect, but together we're calling them a cliff. Happening in Washington. It's a debate over how are we going to decrease our spending and how are we going to increase our income so that the government, just like each of our households, has a balanced budget. And we know that traditionally the Republicans prefer decreasing spending and the Democrats prefer increasing taxes. We will all be impacted. The exact impact depends on exactly what ends up going through in Washington, but it also depends on your exact circumstances. So the taxes, for example, everyone gets a paycheck. Everyone who gets a paycheck will be impacted. Folks who make over $70,000 a year under the current proposals would be impacted by about 3% higher taxes. That's 3% less money you have to spend. But Americans also pay taxes in addition to income. We pay taxes on dividends and capital gains if we have investments. So all of those Americans will be impacted. And we also pay the fourth type of tax we pay is estate taxes. In terms of the spending and programs, we all get about thousands of dollars worth of benefits from government programs that trickle down to state and local programs. If that funding is cut, we will all be impacted. Overall, we may end up seeing a decrease in the overall economy. So some people are saying we may end up in a recession again as a result of this, which of course leads to unemployment. The vision of the country is supposed to be reflected in the budget. It's supposed to represent all of our priorities, and that's what this debate is about.